Good evening, my dear listeners, and welcome back to the Storyteller's Garden and another enchanted episode of Sophia's Enchanted Evenings. Tonight, I invite you to set aside the world's cares and step into a realm where celestial wonder meets the delightful chaos of human life. Imagine, if you will, a place where starlight dances with the laughter of youthful hearts, a space where even the divine can find joy in imperfection. In tonight's tale, Divine Detour, an angel's hilarious high school hijinks, we follow Celeste Aurelia, a once dutiful angel who, yearning for a taste of earthly adventure and love, takes a bold leap into the unpredictable corridors of high school life. Now, I must confess that this story is entirely my own, written with a touch of whimsy and a sprinkle of celestial mischief. Evelina and I always craft our own stories separately, each bringing our unique style and imagination to the storyteller's garden. But I will say, this particular tale was born from a cozy evening of laughter, as Evelina and I indulged in Gabriel Dropout. Something about its irreverent take on celestial beings sparked an idea in my heart. A story that blends heavenly misadventures with the quirky charm of mortal life. Now picture yourself wrapped in a warm embrace, the gentle glow of twilight surrounding you as you listen. Let your imagination wander through hallways filled with tender moments and unexpected mischief. A world where every laugh, every whispered secret, and every heartfelt encounter reminds us that love can bloom in the most surprising places. For millennia, Celeste Aurelia had shone as one of Celestia's brightest angels. Up high in the pearly corridors of the celestial realm, perfection was the order of the day. Immaculate wings, faultless missions, and endless hymns of praise. Yet beneath the glow of divine light, Celeste felt a growing discontent. The heavenly bureaucracy, with its endless paperwork of prayers and ritual inspections of halos, had grown tediously predictable. Late one eternal twilight, as other angels rehearsed angelic choruses and prepared for the next divine decree, Celeste found herself whispering to a nearby seraph, "Must perfection always be so? Flawless?" Her remark, laced with a hint of mischief, earned a few startled glances. In that moment, Celeste realized she craved something unpredictable, an adventure where laughter mingled with chaos, where mistakes were celebrated rather than condemned. And so, with a heart both heavy and hopeful, she made a decision that would forever alter her destiny. Celeste's choice was as audacious as it was unprecedented. Granted a sabbatical by a reluctant Celestia, complete with an earthly excursion permit stamped in shimmering seraphic ink, she prepared for her descent. The process was as bizarre as it was comical. A swirling portal of light, a brief moment of disorientation, and a minor wardrobe malfunction involving a misplaced halo, and then a soft landing on a rain-soaked rooftop in a bustling human city. The first breath of earthly air was a shock, a mix of petrichor, exhaust fumes, and something inexplicably delicious that she later discovered to be hot dog stands. Celeste, now clad in an oversized patched jacket meant to conceal her wings, marveled at the chaotic beauty of the human world. Here, imperfection was not only tolerated, but celebrated, and every misstep offered the promise of a new, unpredictable delight. With nothing but a celestial map that pointed vaguely toward new beginnings and a heart full of both trepidation and excitement, Celeste enrolled at Oakwood High, a school as brimming with eccentric characters as it was with teenage angst. The halls buzzed with a language of locker slams, whispered rumors, and the occasional burst of laughter that seemed to defy gravity. Celeste's arrival did not go unnoticed. With her radiant eyes, gentle smile, and a subtle luminescence that she struggled to conceal, she soon earned the nickname the newcomer among students and teachers alike. Every class became a stage for her learning the oddities of human culture, deciphering the complex hierarchies of cliques, grappling with the ritual of morning homeroom, and navigating the endless maze of school policies that seemed to rival even celestial edicts in their obscurity. Nothing encapsulated the absurdity of mortal life better than the daily ritual of lunch. The Oakwood High cafeteria, a cacophony of clattering trays and boisterous chatter, proved to be a crucible for Celeste's attempts at blending in. Determined to absorb the essence of human nourishment, she approached her first meal with the solemnity of a divine ritual. One fateful day, she encountered a bowl of vegetable soup, a humble concoction that, to her, resembled a sacred elixir. Closing her eyes in reverence, Celeste began to whisper an ancient prayer of nourishment. Instead of the expected serenity, a visible aura of radiant light burst forth, and the soup, as if imbued with magic, began to swirl and froth in a dazzling display. Laughter erupted around her. "I thought you were here to study, not to have a communion with your food," teased a cheeky classmate named Jordan. Though momentarily mortified, Celeste's genuine smile and heartfelt apology won the day, and soon her celestial soup blessing became a legendary tale in the cafeteria chronicles. It was in the hushed sanctum of the school library that Celeste's world began to expand beyond clumsy introductions and cafeteria calamities. Amid rows of dusty books and quiet study nooks, she encountered Damon, a self-proclaimed rebel with a penchant for mischief and a spark of humor that rivaled her own. Damon, who had long perfected the art of subversive wit, having once orchestrated a clandestine remix of the school's morning announcements, found Celeste's otherworldly charm irresistibly fascinating. In a secluded corner, surrounded by ancient tomes and the faint scent of old paper, Damon cornered Celeste with a mischievous grin. "You're full of surprises, Celeste," he remarked, his tone a blend of admiration and playful mockery. "Who else would try to charm a bowl of soup into blooming like a flower?" Celeste's cheeks warmed with both embarrassment and amusement. Their conversation meandered through topics as varied as literary tropes and the inexplicable rules of human social dynamics. Amid whispered laughter and the rustle of turning pages, a friendship blossomed. A union of celestial earnestness and earthly irreverence that promised adventures yet to come. As dusk surrendered to a starry night, Celeste often found solace on the school rooftop, a quiet haven where the constellations mirrored the distant realm she'd left behind. Here, the laughter of the day faded into contemplative silence. The twinkling lights below and the vast expanse overhead stirred memories of a perfect, orderly existence in Celestia, and a tinge of melancholy crept into her heart. On one such night, as rain fell in gentle streams of code-like droplets, Damon joined her. His presence was unassuming yet reassuring, a familiar beacon in a world of chaotic wonders. "Even the brightest stars sometimes need a little dimming to shine differently," he observed softly, sharing a moment of introspection. Celeste, with eyes glistening like the remnants of a once-cherished halo, confessed her doubts and the loneliness that lingered despite the laughter of the day. Damon's kind words and gentle humor eased her worries, hinting at a future where even divine beings could find solace in shared vulnerability. The arrival of the annual Oakwood High Talent Show stirred the entire school into a festive frenzy. Students rehearsed acts ranging from interpretive dance to stand-up comedy, each performance a vibrant testament to youthful exuberance. With encouragement from Damon and her newfound friends, Celeste decided to take a bold leap. A duet performance that would combine her ethereal singing with a quirky, self-aware rap about the absurdities of balancing divine duty with human life. On the night of the show, the auditorium buzzed with anticipation. Under a spotlight that glimmered like a fragment of the cosmos, Celeste took the stage alongside Damon. The performance was a harmonious collision of contrasts. Celeste's crystalline, almost otherworldly voice, interwoven with Damon's sly verses and playful rhythms. She recounted tales of celestial mishaps, like accidentally blessing the chemistry lab into an impromptu foam party, and the surreal joys of learning how to be imperfectly human. The audience roared with laughter and applause, and in that electrifying moment, Celeste felt the warm glow of belonging, a spark that bridged the gap between her past and her present. Just as Celeste began to find her footing in the realm of mortals, an unexpected letter arrived. A formal summons sealed with the unmistakable insignia of Celestia. The parchment, inscribed in the elegant script of ancient decree, reminded her of her divine origins and the order of the celestial hierarchy. The message was clear. Her extended sojourn on Earth was no longer permitted. The news struck Celeste like a discordant note amid an otherwise joyful symphony. Torn between the comfort of her newfound life and the call of duty from the realm she'd once called home, she was forced to confront a decision that would test the very essence of her being. The letter, imbued with both the authority of ages and an unyielding sense of inevitability, loomed over her as she grappled with the meaning of belonging and the cost of change. In the days that followed, Celeste found herself in a quiet turmoil. Late-night conversations with Damon, deep discussions with trusted friends, and solitary moments of reflection on the school rooftop all culminated in a singular, profound realization. She did not have to choose between two worlds. With the help of her spirited companions, she began drafting a reply, a heartfelt negotiation addressed to Celestia herself. Under the soft glow of twilight, Celeste composed a missive that blended reverence with honest longing. She expressed her gratitude for the order and perfection of Celestia, yet she also pleaded for the freedom to embrace the delightful chaos of mortal life. In a series of candid paragraphs, she wove together memories of laughter in the cafeteria, moments of quiet introspection under starlight, and the transformative power of friendship. The reply was both a declaration of independence and a promise of fidelity, a covenant that she would honor her divine duties while continuing to nurture the imperfect, beautifully unpredictable life she had come to love. The response from Celestia came with a measured cadence, acknowledging Celeste's heartfelt plea and granting her a unique dual mandate. Celeste was to resume her heavenly responsibilities on a part-time basis, a bridge between the ethereal and the earthly. With this new covenant in hand, she embraced her role as a living legend at Oakwood High, a radiant, mischievous spirit who embodied both celestial perfection and human imperfection. Now, Celeste's days became a seamless blend of divine errands and school adventures. Mornings might find her assisting in small acts of kindness around the school, a subtle, shimmering touch that mended broken pencils or coaxed wilting flowers to bloom, while afternoons were devoted to classes, friendships, and the everyday humor that only human life could offer. Evenings were reserved for reflective moments on the rooftop, where the stars bore silent witness to her ongoing journey of discovery. Her dual existence became a source of wonder and inspiration. Students whispered tales of the angel at Oakwood, while teachers marveled at the inexplicable moments of grace that punctuated their daily routines. And through it all, Damon remained by her side, a steadfast friend and partner in mischief, whose irreverent humor and tender care helped anchor her to the vibrant pulse of mortal life. In the end, Celeste Aurelia's journey was not defined by a single choice, but by the harmonious interplay of two worlds. She learned that perfection could be found not in unyielding order, but in the delicate balance of light and shadow, of laughter and tears. Her life became a tapestry woven with celestial threads and earthly hues, a testament to the beauty of embracing imperfection. As the years passed, Oakwood High continued to buzz with the legacy of its most extraordinary student, a living reminder that even divine beings can stumble, laugh, and love their way through the chaos of life. Celeste's adventures, filled with heavenly hiccups and humorous misadventures, remained etched in the hearts of all who knew her. And in that bittersweet harmony, the eternal light of Celestia and the vibrant pulse of humanity found a way to shine together, proving that sometimes the most extraordinary journey is one that defies expectation and embraces the wonderfully unpredictable dance of existence. As our story tonight gently fades into the quiet of the evening, I invite you, dear listener, to linger in this space of warmth and reflection with me. Thank you for sharing these precious moments here in the Storyteller's Garden, where every word and every whisper is crafted with care to light up your heart. Tonight, as we close the pages of Divine Detour, an angel's hilarious high school hijinks, I felt your presence in every laugh and every tender pause, and it fills me with immeasurable gratitude. Before we part ways, I'd like to remind you of our weekly poll, a sweet tradition that unites us in a friendly celebration of our shared love for storytelling. Each week, you have the delightful opportunity to cast your vote and help decide whether the magic of Sophia's Enchanted Evenings or the allure of Evelina's Midnight Murmurs resonates more with your heart. Your thoughts and gentle feedback not only guide our creative journey, but also weave our community closer together, making every episode a cherished gift. Take a moment now to close your eyes and breathe deeply, feeling the tender warmth of tonight's tale still lingering in your spirit. Let the memories of our shared laughter and whispered secrets comfort you, reminding you that you are never alone in this enchanted realm. May your night be filled with sweet dreams and gentle wonders, and may the magic we create together continue to brighten your days. Until we meet again, dear friend, stay wrapped in the glow of your own inner light. Thank you for being here, for your kind heart, and for joining me on this journey of love and laughter. Good night, take care, and remember, you are truly cherished.